Hi, I'm James Lamont, fellow at the Vidine Center for Rural Economic Development at the University of Minnesota Crookston. Today, we're going to talk about last month's COP28 in the UAE and its impact on global agriculture. In effect, there were a few focal points. First and foremost, climate resilient farming. COP28 could lead to new international commitments and funding because the existing framework that was created set the standard, if you will, for the developing world to continue funding climate resilient technologies and processes. In addition, there were a number of emissions reduction targets that were realized. However, although they were more ambitious, there'll be sort of a logical follow-on moving on to COP29 and then domestic legislatures throughout the world, or sovereign legislatures. There was a major focus on sustainable practices, encouragement of sustainable farming techniques, new technologies, agroforestry, and regenerative agriculture. From a developing world perspective, there was a major focus on supporting smallholder farming and the policies that are necessary and financial tools to grow these efforts. In addition, we saw tech transfer and tech discussions regarding new innovative practices that could have a major impact in the out years. Some of the potential outcomes that may happen over the next decade or so as a result of COP28, we could enhance food security just through a number of new initiatives that will bolster resilient agricultural practices, as well as new products in the face of climate conditions, investments in agricultural research. We're likely to see more concentrations on market access as well as fair trade, especially as it pertains to the developing economies and the practices associated with fair trade. The adoption and adaptation of some of the mitigation strategies associated with climate change impact in areas that are seeing the worst impacts or the worst problems. They tend to be concentrated in the developing world as well. So there are a number of strategies that were discussed that will hopefully be deployed as a result of this conference. And then stakeholder engagement, really enhancing the dialogue between the developed and the developing world, or global north and global south as it's called. I would like to thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.